Hey, this is Straight from the K. Thank you so much. Click like, subscribe, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much for looking at my video. I really appreciate it. I do. So anyway, topic today is when our ego needs to meet our reality. Ego meeting your reality. It sound kind of deep, but it's not that damn deep. I'm sorry, not that darn deep. I got obligations to other situations, as I always tell you. So it's not that darn deep. Meaning that we have a way we see ourselves that might have got developed when you was coming up, and you might have been that girl, you know what I'm saying, or that guy. But then things kind of fell off to the side. But then that person kept developing, like, you know, that grand person that you are in your head. That person kept developing and growing, and then the insecure person developing and grew too. So it's like two different people. We're more complicated than just one. We're not one dimensional. So it is what it is. But your ego meeting your reality. Now, ego and reality need to keep up with each other, because at the end of the day, you got an ego. The ego saves you a lot, because a lot of times you be taking some bull that you don't need to be taking, and you be like, they got the right one, or they don't know who they messing with, or blah 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 blah. And you're operating basically from that super person with the cape that you are. You operating from that person, but that person is real. That's a real you too. Sorry, my hair everywhere. That person's the real you as well. It's just a super hyper version of you, like, you know what I mean? And you want to get that person and your reality together. Reality is like, okay, like, when you look in the mirror, I'm laughing. I be participating in a lot of these exercise videos and things of that nature, and these girls be jamming. Especially one, Cardio Trap. Shout out to Cardio Trap. I love them. I think they out of Louisiana. Oh my God. I watch you. I see you. Y'all a bomb. Anyway, there's a couple girls on there who be like breaking it down, just like I would too. And you breaking it down like the ego, the person that you used to be, that person you was at one time. Now, you 100 pounds more or 70 pounds more, and you ain't that person no more. But you still operating here when you dancing, doing your cardio, even when you buying clothes, you still operating at that person, that fine, that bad that you was. Now, but what you was and what you are can meet back up. That's not a problem. To keep this person humble though, the real person. So you always want to do that. It is what it is. So we gotta meet our ego. Our ego and our reality helps us a lot with our job. Like, our jobs be playing us sometimes. They don't know. You don't know how much work I do, how hard I work, how much of an asset to this company I am. Do you know I can have my own? Well, let me go and get my own. Now, your ego will make you go and get your own. You'll go out and get your own off your ego. Make sure the ego, like I said, ego and reality mix up, because you don't want it to be where you're saying one thing, but you really can't operate at that level. You know what I mean? You ain't nowhere near your ego. You know what I'm saying? So you want that to match up. Ego, reality, gotta match up. So it don't have to match up. It don't have to. It don't. Because sometimes, like I said, your ego is something that helps you out, get you out of situations that you might be taken advantage of in a lot of situations, and your ego saved you, because that's the super person of you. That's your heightened person. You're like, they must don't know. And that must don't know is a good thing. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, you want to keep yourself higher accountable, as well as paying attention to how you operate. You don't want to operate out here all slick and low leveled. You taking everything from everybody and all that kind of stuff like that. You don't want to be like that. You want to make sure that you're somebody who has, you know, levels to your to you. You don't want to just be accepting things, any old thing, any man, any job, any piece of money. I do your hair for 10 cents. Crackhead moves. You don't gotta move like that. You know what I'm saying? So you want to keep it where it makes sense, and that you're keeping yourself accountable to the higher self that you are. You know, that person does exist. and you want to make sure that you're operating at that level. But at the end of the day, sometimes when you want things to match up, you got to make sure that if you're not matching up to where you're supposed to be, make sure that you take the time to match up to where you're supposed to be. There's times when you're not matching up. And if you're not matching up, then take self accountability or self inventory of what you think that you should be at that time in your life. It's not even just at your time of life, because don't never hold yourself accountable or comparative to anybody else. Everybody has their own time and place of blessings or growth. But ego versus reality. Ego versus reality is a big issue when it comes to weight, though. And I ain't even talk about weight. I talk about weight last week. Way back. Last week. I took that video out, weighing in. So when I talked about weight last week, you want to make sure that your ego match your reality. But let's say you have an ego, the person, that super person inside you that's like, girl, I used to wear 8. I was 10. I was killing them. I just put my jeans on. I went outside and everybody fell out. I couldn't even walk to the mailbox. I was killing them. Okay, so let's say you have it like that, or you thought you have, or you think you have it like that right now. But you might not have it like that right now. But that ego will help you move forward to the goals that you want to create. So always keep that person in mind. Matter of fact, put an ego picture up. If you're trying to lose weight and gain weight, lose or get back fine, put that picture up that where you was fine on the refrigerator. The refrigerator helps out, believe me, I've done that. Refrigerator, because you're like, you know what? These cheeseburgers, these fries, and all this stuff like that is not getting me where I want. It's cool for a second. I get the feel good hormone released at the time, but I'm looking stupid afterwards when I get back on the scale, or what I thought I could fit is not fitting no more. That's a hurting feeling. As a woman, it really hurts as a woman. I'm talking to black women, urban women, Asian women, Afro-Latino, Afro-Asian, anybody who got any kind of curl pattern in their hair. That's what I meant with that. So, if you feel like I'm not where I was, get your ego back. Get your ego picture out, and then your ego and reality can match up. Ego and reality when it comes to education. Education is definitely important. You might be like, I didn't get through my degree. I didn't finish high school. I want to learn a trade. I kind of can do hair, but I ain't licensed. And COVID hit. COVID hit is not going to be the answer to everything, because they is doing things out here now. So we ain't finna keep on talking about COVID hit. COVID hit, it didn't hit, and we living with it. So at the end of the day, you gotta go out here and get yours. So you feel like it's things that you see yourself doing in your mind, but you're not applying yourself. Apply yourself. It's not hard. Do it. Do it for yourself. Do it for your kids. Do it for your family. Do it for you, though. At the end of the day, do it for you. If you ain't trying to do it for nobody else, do it for you and that ego that you're carrying. You know what I'm saying? that person, that ego, that person right here, that ego right there. So, and that ego is gonna save you. You know what I'm saying? Ego is very important. Also, ego also help with financial goals. You got a goal, like I see myself living a certain way, but you're not making it. You live in a certain way when you eat noodles. Eat them noodles. But guess what? Save your money. Stack your money. Get it together. Ain't nothing going on out here. Ain't nothing. I think it was I want to say Corinthians. Don't quote me. I'm going to say it right. I'm going to have it in the description because I'm good on my verses. My Bible verses. Believe that. But I want to say Corinthians say that ain't nothing new under the sun. Ain't nothing new under the sun. Meaning that whatever somebody got on or what they wearing, they ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Let me tell you something. If you ain't got a key to open it and live in it or nothing like that, it ain't worth nothing. It ain't worth it. Especially as a woman, because women we can pull it together. It don't have to be no $200 gym shoe. It don't have to be no $100 purse, no $200 purse. If God got you with both your eyes are matching, you got some kind of hairline and all your teeth, you can pull it off. Where you can go to Kmart, Walmart, Rainbow, or whatever, and look good. I said it, and I'm going to own it. You don't have to go out here and spend all your money. If you want a house, you want a car, you want this, you want that, you can't spend all your money on stupid stuff. So you got to think about those type of things. You know what I mean? You got to wait. It's going to be a time where you could do that. Them dinners, are they eating out, all that kind of stuff. Look up Pinterest, find you some menus, find you some dishes you can make. And then you don't, if you're working on yourself, you don't want to eat out all the time. You don't want Red Lobster and all that stuff. That's somebody making your food who don't care about you. You trying to be the best of you. You trying to be the best of you, then you can't be eating that stuff all day. You want to save money, and you want to look the best you can be. You want to be kind of clean. You can't be clean, pretty skin, pretty teeth, and all that good stuff, and you sitting here eating Red Lobster, Burger King, McDonald's, Dunkin' Donuts. Every morning you need a coffee and a donut from Quick Trip. Then we just throw everything out the window. Then forget it. It's all about being the best you, and that's your ego. Because guess what? The bougie you is like, I'm too good for that. Why I'm gonna eat all that stuff for? I'm trying to be this, that, and that. If you're trying to be this, that, and that, all that stuff save you money. You know how much money I save by not eating that stuff? Save money. Save your money. Get what you want. It ain't no problem. It ain't hard. You can get what you want. You can live the life you live. You can't do it getting everything. I call it shiny thing syndrome. Ooh, look at that over there. Look at this over here. This looks nice. I want that. Did you see the new such and such? Did you see the new? You can't be like that. It's going to be a time where you can be like that, but you got to work towards it. Doing like that out the gate, you ain't even have nothing. You're going to look stupid. Stupid, broke, with a nice lace front, like y'all like to call it. Lace front and nails. Let me tell you something. I have a professional job. And I'm going to tell you right now, and y'all women finna get mad at me when I say this right now. All women who professional don't even wear that mess. Women who really about their money don't even have that on their hands. Women about their money, one more time, do not even have that on their hands. Get mad, cut off, don't like me, I don't care. I'm telling you right now, women who got their money don't even wear nothing like that. You don't see them. They don't look at your educators, your CEOs and stuff. They ain't walking around with no 10-inch long nails with diamonds on them. They don't look like that. They got money. 401k. You understand what I'm saying? CEO making money. They got money to save, but they ain't looking like that. But the women who look like that, you know what I mean? Those are the ones. McDonald's, Burger King. Yeah, I draw blood all day, and I draw blood. I know how to draw blood. I do that too. So, but it's something I do under my whole scope of work. So it's not the only thing I do. But what I'm saying is, that's who you gotta raise your mind to a higher level, and that's what you want. That's their ego, though. Your ego gotta be on swole. If your ego is good and you want to be like your ego, then you have to work towards. Because it's ego, then there's reality. Reality versus ego. Work on it. Be about it. Learn about it. It ain't hard. It ain't hard. Everything is nothing but discipline with a capital D. You understand? You just got to work on it. And stay focused. Don't let nobody take you off your, where you trying to go. Is that what you want? You want it? Or you just talking about it? You want it? You was going to keep the ego lady out there flying around and she just be ego flying. And I wish and I hope one day with the violin, you want violin playing? Do you want violin music with you all the time? You don't have to have, your life ain't got to be a good times movie. You understand what I'm saying? It don't have to be a good times 30-minute showcase. If you want something, you go out here and get it, you write it down, make it plain like the Bible say. Write it down, make it plain. I know I reference the Bible a lot. For you all who are offended, I'm so sorry, but there's other, I do believe in Quran and other spiritual awakenings and Buddhism and all that kind of stuff. I'm open. I'm not a closed-minded person where there's only, that's what helps my life, but you might have another spiritual walk. So I'm not blocking anybody's spiritual walk. All I'm saying is ego and reality. Ego, reality, ego, reality. Make that thing match up. And then thank you so much. And it's straight from the K.